Hello everybody and welcome to Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. So I'm going to do a reading on Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant. I guess they started dating. Someone actually emailed me last week asking if I can do a reading on these two because it seems like he's got a girlfriend. And the only thing disappointing about this is he didn't pick me. No wonder he's not returning my emails. He's my boyfriend and he doesn't even know it. Okay, so I checked his birth date. He's a Virgo. He's like September 3rd or 4th or something like that. I just looked it up. Well, he's definitely a Virgo. I looked up her birth date and it just says her birthday or her age, but I can't find on the internet anywhere her birth date. So I don't know what her sign is. So I don't know. I have a suspicion she's an air sign. I don't know why. She seems either that or she could be, I don't know. She could have a heavy influence of water sign as well. Because I for some reason I feel she's very artsy fartsy. Like I feel like she's creative or something like that. Either air sign or water sign. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but that is what I'm picking up the vibe from her. So this man has been single for a very long time and he is now off the market, and this makes me very sad. He's a good-looking boy, that one. So I really get a stable friendship with this couple. I don't know if they started being friends, if they started out as being friends for many, many years, and then these two connect intellectually. Yes, he's not, okay, so he is not dating a 22-year-old. Good for him. He's dating a woman pretty much the same age as him. I believe she's 47, he's 55. All right, she's still a little bit younger, but most men his age will go after the 33-year-olds or 25-year-olds. But I feel that these two have a solid friendship that is, that's where it's based on, is friendship. And they connect on a lot of common stuff. Like they both, let's say they both like to draw, or they both like cars, or they both like interior decorating. The two of them connect on a lot of things that are common to them. And I get a lot of intellectual talk going on between them. So it's a deep friendship. And that's okay. That's where you want friendship. That's where you want relationships to start. So when there's no sex, there's that friendship. A lot of people, you know, some relationships are based on sex and lust and passion and physical stuff. And so when there is no physical, sexual things going on, they don't have a common thread. So Alexandra and Keanu have a stable friendship, and that is their cake. That's the cake. And the sex is the icing on the cake. So that just adds to the relationship. So he's been lonely for a long time, and he's been looking, I feel like even though he wasn't really looking, I feel like this friendship just bloomed and flourished and turned into what it is. And there's a deep caring here for each other as human beings. So he really cares for her. I feel like when I think about him, he really wants to look after her, care for her. I think it's quite insulting that people are calling her a Helen Mirren. I'm 50. And she's only 47. And so what if she doesn't color her hair and trying to make herself look like she's 25? She's not. So the fact that he loves her the way she is just goes to show that he really has, there's an admiration there for her by him. And she's kind of looking at it like, I've hit the jackpot, you know, as in how, you know, that she didn't have to change herself to be accepted by a man. That's somewhat, you know, not a sex idol, but like a, I don't know what you call it, but he's an attractive man. He could, I said this the last reading I did, he could use a haircut. I really liked him in Speed, which was, that movie was 300 years ago when he was like 22, 23, or I don't know how old he was, but in Speed, he was just like yum, yum. And so he could use a haircut as far as I'm concerned. But I just really find that this is a really stable friendship. And anything more than that is just kind of like icing on the cake. He wants to look after somebody. He wants to look after her. I feel he's protective of her. And she kind of like is quite pleasantly surprised as to how he's taken by her, So, but I just get a lot of commonalities with these two. That's what the relationship is based on, is the two of them really enjoying things together. Whether it's waking up in the morning and having breakfast together, there's just they have a lot in common. Okay, all right. Let's see what the cards have to say about these two. I will take out. I'm going to use my Spellcaster's Tarot. I really like the vibe that they have. I would almost want to say that these two might be mates for life. I don't know if they'll ever get married, but I feel they will be, what's the word? Companions, committed relationship. I don't feel either of them need marriage. But there's that committed relationship between the two of them. They might move in. I don't know if they've moved in yet or not, but they could move in with each other. But I don't feel like they're going to make it official. I don't think he feels that that's necessary, which means I might still have a chance with the man. All right. What are the messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra? What are the messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra? Keanu and Alexandra. So what I'm doing is I'm shuffling till one card falls out. If more than one card falls out, I put it back in the deck. Those are clarity cards and jumpers. That's how I do my readings. Alexandra and Keanu. What are the messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra? Keanu and Alexandra. Going to look at this one card here. Keanu and Alexandra. This one fell to the ground. Keanu and Alexandra. Okay, so what are the messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra? The bottom of the deck is Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups signifies romantic love, partnership, proposal, marriage, past life connection, connection on mind, body, and soul, connecting on every level. Okay, then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo female. Now, I don't know, again, I don't know her sign. I can't find it anywhere on the internet. But the Queen of Wands does signify a feisty woman. She's self-assured. She's confident. She's the master of her domain. I mean, you can even see by the way she is, she's confident in the way she looks. She hasn't changed anything about her. And he loves her the way she is. We have the Page of Cups, and this talks about new love. All right. It's new love. It is depicting emotions, newness, wanting to create something. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Then we have the Death card, and the Death talks about big changes, its endings, its rebirth, and letting go and moving on. So it's changes in many ways. He's changing his lifestyle, changing from being that hermit and being alone to changes. This is abundance. It's changing, letting go of an old way of things. So he's letting go of, this is also could be in their relationship. It's going from a cocoon to butterfly. It's flourishing and growing and opening. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There he is, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. He's the Virgo man, and the Knight of Pentacles is a reliable man. He's patient, hardworking. This guy also does not make any fast moves. Virgo men and women like to think things out. They're very methodical. Every step they make is thought through first. Okay, so that is Keanu. He's doing this very slowly, slow steps. And then we have the Eight of Swords. And so the Eight of Swords is about self-imposed restrictions, it's isolation, it's imprisonment, it's a way of thinking. I believe that he's still kind of caught up in, this could be of restrictions. It's overthinking things. I'm just going to get a better meaning for the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords talks about overthinking, it's restrictions, it's incapacity. So it talks about being hemmed in by your thoughts, conforming to ideals. He's still keeping to himself. He's always been very private. So this card is saying that he's very private. He's keeping his thoughts to himself. He doesn't really talk much about this. Okay. Let's see what the future messages are. What are the future messages regarding Alexandra and Keanu? Future messages regarding Alexandra and Keanu. And if anyone is interested in getting a private reading, email me. I will do an energy reading like this, and I'll use tarot cards. Future messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra. By turnaround time, 5 days at the very most, but I like to have it to be within 48 hours to get the readings out. Future messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra. Future messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra. Future messages regarding Keanu and Alexandra. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups signifies friendship, celebration. It's a circle of support. It's having fun. You can see they're, toasting. These two like to enjoy being around friends and just friendship. This signifies friendship and supporting each other. Then we have the Hangman, and the Hangman talks about, there's some wisdom here, getting a unique perspective on things. The Hangman talks about, it's number 12, it's time, it's suspension, it's waiting, it's transition, protection, reversal, sacrifice. So I feel that this relationship will be where it's at. It's not going to change, like as in that deeper commitment of marriage. I don't think that they want that. I think they're happy with the way things are. Okay. Then we have the Emperor. The Emperor signifies strategic planning. They're very strategic, and this is about order. And so he likes to make sure that the relationship is, they both do. They both like to make sure the relationship is a certain way, that there's no chaos here. I feel that he leads. This signifies, you can see here, there's the ram, which signifies Aries. But when it comes to relationships, I feel he takes control. He's not controlling, but he takes control. Six of Wands. Here we have victory. It is recognition, it's good news, but there's victory here between the two of them. All right. I don't know if he's comfortable with all these accolades. You know, you can see people are looking up to him, and he's not really comfortable with that. And then we have the Star card, and this is about renewal. It's hope, it's inner clarity, it's miracles. He's like it's like his life has, you know, it's been renewed. Perhaps found the woman that he's looking for. You know, this is him. You can see there, he's pouring the water. This person is pouring the water into the water. I'm just going to get the deeper meaning as well on 15, 16, 17. This is hope, it's wishes, it's healing, creativity, inspiration, and guidance. The star asks you to keep the faith because opportunities and rewards will come. You follow a new direction in work, projects, or relationships. Spiritually, the card reveals guidance. You discover your life purpose. All right. You may have come through a period of transition, now sense the unfolding of the new creative possibilities. Relationships are harmonious. And if you are looking for love, you are now ready to be with your soulmate. So it looks like he's done some changes, and this is saying that this is going to be harmonious between the two of them. Okay. All right, there you go. That's the reading on Keanu and Alexandra. If anybody's interested in getting a private reading, email me and I will send you an email back within 24 hours with how to get a private reading. All right, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the bell icon, and then you will know every time I put out a new video. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.